Hello everyone, we are just continuing today to read on in my novel, Robert Droll. So we are on chapter 2 now, so I'm just gonna get right into it. We are here on chapter 2 called New Acquaintance. Alright. Robert had dozed off for some 15 minutes when there came a rapping at his door. Someone was knocking almost angrily at his front porch. Oh, really? Thought Robert as he sort of lurched from his couch, ready for confrontation. He swung the door open, wearing an expression intended to convey severity for whoever had wakened him so rudely. He looked into the old, unknowable face of a man who returned a passive expression and was wearing funeral-esque attire. The old man's clothes were from some decade prior to Robert's birth. They were expensive clothes. They looked like they belonged on a person inhabiting an oil painting in the halls of a country club somewhere. "Yes," came Robert's first word, stiff with indignation. "This is the residence of Robert Droll," said the man, almost more stating a fact than asking. His voice was tired and a little spooky. No, maybe it was haughty instead of tired. That's it. That's just what Robert thought he needed. Some old geezer who haunted a manor somewhere trying to... What? But Robert had no idea what the man wanted. "Yeah, this is Robert. Can I help you?" he said, trying to tamp down his aggression. "Yes, Robert. You have heard about our dear friend Edward Gabor's passing on last week? He was your neighbor down the street and remembered you fondly from a few summers back." "Yeah, I was sorry to hear about that. Those are some fond old memories, in fact." "I know. It's unfortunate. A bad rub. One we all must... Well, I'm Damien. I am in charge of Edward's post-mortem arrangements. May I?" "Oh, yeah, I guess. Please. The matter will be of some consequence to you, I'm just sure of it," said the formally dressed visitor. "All right, come on in. My house accommodates me well enough, it may as well accommodate other people once in a while, too." Robert didn't know why he suddenly felt different about the matter, but the man's tone of voice had been assuring and sure of itself. The man looked briefly upon Robert's abode and hid what was becoming a dour expression before it lingered too long to be polite. Robert looked back at him expectantly and blank-eyed. "You knew him somewhat, you say?" "I did. Like I said, I was in his house a few summers ago helping around with all sorts of little chores. I bumped into him on the sidewalk one day and he asked if I wanted to pick up some money for doing some things for him. I agreed and then got to know him a little over a couple of weeks. Then at some point he said it was enough." "Ah, yes. Did you keep up with him at all after that?" "Well, I would always wave at him when we were on the sidewalk, but he didn't seem very talkative. He was still friendly. Then I wouldn't know if he wanted to talk or anything. So that would be about it. We were always saying hi and waving after that. No real contact, I guess." "Ah. He liked you, you know." "Oh, did he? Well, I liked him too." "He left you his house and his will." Robert stared off for a second, wondering uncomfortably if someone was playing a prank on him. He found it hard to make eye contact with the stranger for a second. "His house," Robert went on in disbelief. "His house is going to you, Robert," said the man back without any reservation. "Well, that's new." "What? Can I see this will?" said Robert, expecting to wake up from a dream at any moment. And that is it. Chapter 2 is brief.